Yo, what's up, newbies? We're back. Third episode in a row. I'm surprised we're able to keep this up. How you doing, Ray?
Bro, I'm gonna pass out.
Okay, well, let's just hope that doesn't happen on this
Eh,
episode.
if you don't hear this episode, just know what happened.
Yeah, you guys will know what happened. I'll probably just have to do some editing for the first time ever, which I
Movie
really,
magic.
yeah, just edit my voice into a Ray saying, "How's your day been, Ray?" Other than the fact that you're tired, but
God
how you
damn it.
been?
Uh, um, you know, stayed up last night and playing a racing game. I
Dang,
fell
what game?
asleep when my dad went to work. Assetto Corsa.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say
Yeah.
NASCAR or Need for Speed or something.
No. I'm on that racing sim right now, dog. But
Blame me.
yeah, I played until 4 a.m. Woke up at
Dang.
6 to go to my first class.
Yes,
Uh,
sir. I'd love
and
to see
then
that.
yeah, and then I forgot I had a schedule for my car, so I had to drop that off. And as soon
Yes,
as I
sir.
picked up my car, me and my sister went to the zoo so I can finish my homework.
Dang.
Yeah,
Oh, for your homework.
and
Okay,
then
that makes sense.
yeah, bro, we got food. Went straight to my second class. Got home at 9. Took a shower, and now I'm here. So
Okay. A busy Ray. I mean, busy day.
fucking want to die, dog.
Yeah. I understand, man. Like, gotta keep grinding. That's how you get them checks. You know?
I'm not making any checks out of this, dog. I'm getting a grade.
I
That's it.
know. Well, you never know. The grades, school, eventually will turn into
Oh,
checks. You know.
and I forgot Mitchell texted me. I was like, "Yo, please do the topic for this next."
I was just trying because I was a little bit disappointed in myself last podcast. Like I didn't have too many topics, so like I don't know if y'all could tell if y'all watched the last episode. I was just trying to pull things from my mind. I'm surprised we had it that episode was that long, to be honest.
Bro, don't worry, bro. Once you started talking about Scream when we were talking about Knives Out, I was going crazy.
I ain't gonna lie. Literally, I was talking to one of our other friends, and he was telling me about it, how like he was literally laughing at that point when you're saying, "Bro, what's going on? What are you talking about?"
Yeah, bro. I have to be honest, man. You were
Yeah,
talking straight up just
he's
scream. I
bro.
was like,
He said
what?
he understood what I was trying to say, but yeah, maybe I was talking too much. When you were talking about gaming, though, do you have like the pedal and everything, the wheel?
Buddy, you think I have the money for that right now?
Bro, I've been seeing those at like
No.
Target and stuff for like pretty cheap, to be honest. But
They're
yeah,
pretty cheap. Don't like it's not bad for a price, but like I don't want to cheap out on this racing sim. And
mm-hmm,
also like I just don't have the space for it right now, so maybe whenever I
yeah,
clean up my room and stuff, see if I can fit it in. But right now, I'm just playing with a controller, man.
yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I don't really have space in my room for anything
Hmm.
either. That's why I'm trying to save money to get myself a new laptop because, bro, my laptop it's not bad, but as you know, I'm trying to become a graphic designer. So when I'm using like big things that like take a lot of energy from your computer, like even a simple thing like Adobe, it makes my computer slow down so quick. It's so it gets fast really bad. So I'm saving up right now to get a computer. I've been doing a lot of not computer, a better laptop. I don't have the space right now for a computer in my room. So I mean I have the space, but it won't be comfortable because then I have to buy a desk, and that's just gonna be doing too much. I'm gonna just get a laptop that's just more powerful than the one I have at the moment.
Dude, honestly, just get a MacBook, bro.
Yeah,
MacBook Lite.
that's what I plan on doing. I'm probably gonna
Yeah.
get the Pro or the Air, so that's what I plan on
Honestly,
getting.
just for right now, like the Air works because that's the one I have, and I use it for just editing videos and then just doing like homework and stuff. So it works. As long as you make sure to like before you get a laptop, let me know just so I can talk to you about like specs and stuff that you would need for just basic Adobe uses.
Yeah,
And yeah, just the main thing I'm saying, like, don't get anything that's 8 gigs of RAM, and it's really hard right now, especially that there's, I don't know
a
if any of
RAM
you guys know,
shortage.
not yeah, RAM shortage and AI like war right now, and it's trash.
Yeah,
So
they're
yeah,
making
just
the
be careful
prices
what
of
you're gonna get.
RAM high. Yeah,
Yeah.
I've been, it's funny you say that. I literally been using my research, freaking Google and Chat GPT and YouTube. Those are the three
What?
things I was using to like research for my laptop. That's what I mean.
Chat GPT?
Bro, it gives you information quickly, man.
Bro, you're a freaking art student, man. You can't be using no AI.
No, I'm saying to know what type of laptop. That's what I'm saying. I'm talking about the laptop, not for classes. I'm not using it for
Nah,
like art.
man.
That's what I'm saying.
You a
But
fake art student. Not
but
kidding.
see, you speaking about AI, that's gonna come up later. You know what I'm saying. But anyways, to get into today's show, sorry for the little yap session. Sorry, not sorry, really. Uh, we're gonna be starting off with a few movies that are coming out this month. You know what I'm saying? Do you know any movies that are coming out this month?
Ah, dude, nah, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've been so locked into school, I don't know what movies are coming out this month.
Okay, great.
Hit
I have
me.
a list of some. Well, I don't have every movie that's coming out this month.
Ooh,
Uh,
actually, I know Wonder Man just came out, so
yeah, that's a show. I don't have. I'm not gonna lie. I only have movies that are gonna be in theaters. I don't have any shows. But yeah, I have some movies here that are gonna be out in theaters. Just you know what I'm saying, so people can watch these movies. As we say on this podcast, we want you guys to go to theaters. We want theaters to strive and stay alive. So this list is only theater movies. If you want to know the dates, Ray, just let me know. I can tell you the dates of some of these movies. But first up on the list, a movie I wrote down. It's called Solo Mio. I think this is coming out tomorrow, Friday. It's a comedy and romance movie. Um,
dude, I think you might as well say the date.
yeah, I just said it's coming out tomorrow. I'm pretty sure February
Well,
6th.
there it is.
Yeah, February 6th, 2026. If y'all want to know specific dates, but yeah, pretty much it's the actor Kevin James. I'm pretty sure, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't do any background checks on any of these actors, but I'm pretty sure he's the same actor who did Mall Cop, that one movie,
Hmm.
and he was also in Grown Ups. But yeah, Kevin James. It's pretty much about this movie. This guy, Kevin James, he finds this love of his life. You know what I'm saying? And then right at his wedding, she leaves. She doesn't show up to his wedding. All her friends and family say, yeah, they can't get in contact with her. She's just gone. And pretty much what ends up happening is like he realized like that one Glee episode. She just
Okay.
flaked on him. I'm sorry. she just flaked on him and
Hey,
just
bro.
let it just left. I had to. I'm
Hey,
sorry.
before I say anything, today's topic that we're gonna be talking about, to keep you guys entertained, we're gonna be talking about hot takes, and let's just say I got a hot take about Glee.
Okay. That's kind of crazy. He never seen the show from what I know, but okay, we'll see. I want to know what this topic is. But anyways, uh yeah, pretty much he's out in Rome and he ends up spending because they were supposed to be there for their honeymoon. He ends up spending their honeymoon in Rome by himself. And yeah, that's pretty much the gist of it. I didn't want to spoil too much. I have not seen this movie, so I really can't spoil. But from what I saw from the trailer, it seems like he is going to find love from this other girl he finds at this coffee shop. So if you guys are interested in romance movies, it's also a comedy, so it's a rom com. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you guys can check it out. If you're alone, you can feel how he feels, and if you're not alone, you can just have fun with your girl or your
Yeah, man.
significant other.
Perfect. What do you call? Perfect.
Valentine.
Valentine's movie for all you loners. So me and Mitchell, we ain't lonely. We got each other, right?
Facts.
We about to be taking advantage of the, the Chili's discount, the couples discount.
I don't know about that one, but you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
I'm not a huge fan of Chili's, but maybe I don't know, like I don't know, Maggie McFly, something nice like that.
something nice. You say
Okay.
Maggie McFly's,
It's
buddy.
decent. It's better than Chili's.
Bro, I'll take Chili's every single day of my life. Man, that triple dipper could be. Ooh, you could put a bottle of ranch on my
Triple dipper.
butt and. Whoa, hold up.
Oh, I'll edit that out.
Yeah, nah.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not
Okay,
editing.
sorry, but go ahead, drop the next movie that's coming out.
The next movie is Strangers. Sorry. Strangers Chapter 3. It's a horror
Fuck
film. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure you heard of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's also coming out February 6th, 2026. Not gonna lie, I have never seen any of the other Stranger movies. Have you seen any of them?
I've seen the original and I've watched the reboots, and the reboots are not the best. So
Yeah, that's
hopefully
what I've
this
heard.
doesn't follow the same trend as past two movies. Hold up, I'll be right
Yeah,
back.
you're good. I'll just keep breaking down the movie. Pretty much it's a breakdown of not a breakdown, but it's pretty much the third and it's the third movie in the out of all three of them. It's the finale also. That's what it at least said when I was researching. Madeline Pesch, I think that's how you say her name. She's pretty much facing the mass killers again, and she's, you know how these horror movies go. She just is trying to survive. Um,
Alrighty, I'm back.
oh, okay, you're back. Yeah, she's just trying to survive. Um, I guess the night, or I don't really know how these movies go because I've never seen any of them. But she's just trying to survive. I didn't watch the trailer for this movie because I've seen it a bunch of times, but yeah, I don't. I'm not gonna lie. If I had to rate it like 1 through 10, will I watch this movie? I'm gonna rate it a 3. I'm probably not gonna watch this movie if I'm gonna be
Oh
real.
wait, did you get the AMC Stubs member thingy already, or?
Yeah, I already have it.
Okay, cool. Well, you will. You, dude, do you want to watch a movie on Saturday?
Saturday, sure, I'll be free.
Okay, cool.
Let's
Cause
talk about that.
yeah, let's talk about that. We
I was
said
gonna
we were
say
gonna
later,
watch.
but
Oh
we could
my
talk
bad.
about that.
Let me just give you guys a quick warning. We did say we were gonna watch Marty Supreme
Yeah, we
last
did.
week.
It snowed.
uh, let's just say one part of it is my fault, and the other part is the weather. It
Yeah,
started snowing a little bit, and your boy was sick. So kind of passed out after taking Nyquil and never made it to the showing.
yeah. I was gonna go, but I'm not gonna lie. I never driven while it was snowing, so I was just like, I'll just stay, chill at home, and
Yeah. For our
hopefully,
safety, we are just gonna watch Marty Supreme in our comforts of our home when it comes out on streaming.
yeah, we will. We love you. Actually, let me not say that. Anyways, next movie.
Whoa!
Next movie is The Huntsman. Um, yeah, it's The Huntsman. There were like, by the way, in all these films, there were multiple like actors, but I just picked for like most of them. I only picked one actor because I don't know. I just did, but pretty much, dang, I don't really have what the type of movie it is on here, but I can get that quickly. Oh yeah, right here. It's a mystery and thriller movie. It's about this dude, Sean Ashmore. He's an actor in this. I mean, he's a nurse in this film. Uh, who's pretty this coma patient. He's taking care of the coma patient who is accused of killing 6 women. And pretty much while he's trying to take care of the woman, like he's getting stuck in like all of her lies and her and her secrets. He's just finding out so much about this person in this like coma while taking care of her, and pretty much also they're also trying to figure out who is actually the person who did these killings because they don't know if it's the coma patient or not. So sounds pretty interesting. What do you think about that?
think it sounds cool. Never actually heard
Okay.
of the movie before, so can't say.
Yeah. I was just putting anything. I don't think I said the day it comes out. I think it also comes out that same. Yeah, yeah. It also comes out on February 6th, 2026. I just wanted to put up movies from pretty much anything. So if anyone wants to watch, we have only like three more left here. Um, the next one is Wuthering Heights. It's a drama romance movie. I think you probably heard of this, Ray. It's having Margaret Robbie in it and
Margot Robbie.
Jacob. What?
Yeah, Elordi.
Yeah, Jacob Elordi in it. Um, pretty. I think it's also based on a book or a play or something, or it's like a remake. I don't know, but I think it's something that's been done before. They're just, I guess,
It's
doing it.
it was from a book.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Well, yeah, it's from a book, so they're just trying to, you know how it goes with these book to movies. Pretty much, forbidden passion turns from romance to an intoxicating epic tale of love, lust, and madness. I'm pretty sure this one comes out February 4th, 13th. Yeah, the day before, literally the day before Valentine's Day. This, from what I've been hearing, this is like a big Valentine's Day movie that, you know what I'm saying? If you're looking for something to watch with your girl late at night or your
Yeah, I
significant
don't,
other,
I don't know. I don't know about watching that one, dude. Now I'm
you know
saying
what
this
I'm
now.
saying? You can check that out. I don't know, people like these type of romance movies, you know what I'm saying? So I think personally the one I mentioned earlier, Solo Mio, sounds like when I was looking at both of the trailers, that movie, Solo Mio looked like the better of the movie, but I don't know. I think people are gonna be checking this movie out. I don't know how much people, but I think people will be checking this out. The next one I have is Cold Storage. That also comes out on the same day, February 13th. Did I say? It's a comedy, horror, and sci-fi. The three actors I put down for this one because honestly, I was watching the trailer and these are the actors that popped up. Georgina Campbell, Joe Curry or Curai. I hope no one heard that notification. My bad. And Liam Neeson. Pretty much
Legendary
it's
actor.
what'd you say?
Legendary actor, dog.
Yeah, is he? I don't really know.
Yes, William Neeson.
Yeah,
That's the brother from Taken. Yeah,
Taken. Taken. What's that?
it's um,
I
it's
think I
the
heard of it.
action movie with William Neeson. It's the one that's like, uh, I'm gonna find you and I'm gonna kill you, something like that.
Okay. I'm tripping. I was mixing him up with the other actor in the movie. Okay, he's the older dude, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I'm tripping. I was mixing him up with the other actor in the movie. Never mind. The other actor, I was mixing them up. The other actor is from Stranger Things, I'm pretty sure. Um, but pretty much, it's pretty much about these people, these two workers. The Liam Neeson dude is a detective. I think. And pretty much there's like this fungus that's like sealed up into this place that was sealed up there for a long time, and it escaped somehow. I don't really could tell from the trailers. I'm not gonna lie, this movie did not look that good from the trailer. But the fungus escaped the sealed facility, and now they're trying to seal it back so they can save the world. I kid you not, that was exactly what the plot was. They were trying to seal this fungus back so they can save the world because it's like a very infectious um fungus. Does that sound interesting to you, Ray? You want to check that out?
Can't hurt, man.
Uh, what'd you say?
It can't hurt.
Okay. Yeah, I guess not. The next one is
Okay.
the next one is Crime 101. Crime drama and thriller. This is like I think a movie they've been pushing a lot. I've seen it in the theaters. A movie I'll talk about later. When I watched Send Help, this is the movie I saw, a trailer I saw in the theaters too. Um, Chris Hemsworth, Thor, y'all know these people. Mark Ruffalo and Halle Berry. y'all know those actors. I don't really have to go deep into that. But Chris Hemsworth is a thief. Halle Berry or Haley Berry is an insurance broker, and uh Mark Ruffalo is a detective. It's like a heist movie. You can tell by the name, Crime 101. So they're pretty much just all racing to get the money. You know how heist movies are. Um Next one after that we have is Goat. You know I'm gonna check that movie out, man. It's supposed to be inspired by my boy Stephen Curry. I'm a huge fan
Inspired.
of
It's produced
basketball.
by him.
Yeah, well, yeah, but I'm pretty sure it's also inspired from his story too. But
Yeah.
yeah, he's a goat. You know what I'm saying? So
Whoa.
he's a
Talking to
goat.
Katie.
I said he's a goat, not he's the goat. Katie's the goat.
What the movie is Dig Out.
No, no, it's just goat. It's just goat. Calm down. Calm down. It's an animation movie. I'm gonna probably check this out with my brother. Um, this movie comes out on February 13th. So does Crime 101 and so does Cold Storage, by the way, if I did not say. But yeah, these movies all come out on February 13th. I'm probably gonna check this one out with my brother. Pretty much about this goat who wants to follow his dreams and join the pros. You know what I'm saying? With all the bigger animals, and he's a small, puny little goat. He's voiced by Caleb McLaughlin. Sorry, as you guys should already know, this is the
Listen
third
up.
episodes. I cannot pronounce these names. I am not good with English. Uh, but don't deport me. I was still, let's go to the next one. This
Buddy,
one,
they're in town right now, man.
yeah, good luck finding me. This one is Blades of Guardian. It's a Chinese film, so I know a lot of you guys don't want to watch this, okay?
That's
But
crazy.
I'm just gonna be real, bro. Remember that one Chinese film that was like super popular?
Neja?
Not what?
Neja?
What you? Yeah, that was like a super popular film. They tried to air it over here. I think they even dubbed it, and just no one went to go watch it. But
Yeah.
yeah, I just don't think anyone's gonna watch it. But I was watching the trailer. The action looked really good in this movie. Like the action we be getting. I mean, I'm not surprised. Like no racist stuff, but I'm not surprised. It is like a Chinese film, so I'm not surprised. Like the sword it's like an older themed movie. Like the sword fighting and the hand to hand combat looked really good. Okay. The actor I had here was called, sorry if I pronounce this wrong, but not really sorry. Jing Woo. He's
Sorry.
secret. He's the second most wanted fugitive who is entrusted by his benefactor, the chiefs of Mo family clan, to take a mysterious escort mission escorting the most wanted fugitive. So that sounds pretty interesting to me, at least. Will I check this out? That's for you guys to decide. But
Huh?
it comes out
Wait,
on
what?
February 17th this year, 2026.
Nah, that still doesn't make sense. Will I check this out? It's up to you guys. What?
Okay. And then the last one we have here, because I only got some for like I only had some for the first 2 weeks. So yeah, the rest of them I'll talk about later. Because y'all already know Scream's coming out this month. Y'all thought I forgot about that. Boy, we didn't forget. But anyways, sorry. The last one is Chase that I have is Chase Atlantic. It's just a concert film about the band Chase Atlantic. The I don't know if he's the lead singer, but the person I have for one of the names in the film is Christian Anthony. That comes out, I'm pretty sure the next day. Yeah, February 18th. It comes out the next day. So if y'all want to check out any of those, I just gave you guys the dates when they come out. Um, please go to the theaters. Do not wait for it to be on. Do not wait to talk to Luffy to find these movies, please. Okay,
Oh,
just yeah.
quick little thing. Some movies that are coming back in theaters this month. We got Dracula by Christopher Waltz coming back. Pilion. It's a romance movie with Alexander Skarsgård. Um, We have Whistle that's coming back. Oh, just not they're not mainly coming back, but some of them are also like they were created last year, but they just never had the opportunity to be airing in theaters, so they're
Yeah,
taking the
that's why I didn't
opportunity to
put.
do it now.
Yeah, that's why I didn't put any of them on the list.
Yeah, Scarlet is there as well. Time Hoppers, and got a couple more concerts that some people are gonna be interested in, but I'd rather be there in person.
Yeah,
Yeah.
literally.
But yeah, Dreams Epic by Elvis Presley is gonna be back. K-pop is gonna be in theaters for the first time. What Does the Nature Say to You is gonna be in theaters for the first time.
Just the Foxy.
And yeah, shut up, buddy. Okay. And lastly, yeah, The President's Cake. All those
President's Cake.
movies are, yeah, it's their first time being in theaters. So if you have time, definitely check them out.
Please
And
check them out.
yeah.
Actually, I'm not begging, but check them out if you can. Okay, next topic. I know this is what y'all been waiting for. We are gonna start the hot topics for right now. We're gonna start off we're gonna go back and forth, patty cake, kind of like a draft. You know, Ray will go first. I'm gonna go second because y'all heard me yap for a long time. So we're gonna start off with
Facts.
Ray. Hot topic. Give me one of the ones you had.
I'm gonna start off hot, man. A lot of an entire fan base gonna get mad at me for this one, but
Please get mad at him.
I say I said that the Conjuring series, including Annabelle and I guess La Llorona, and including Insidious, I think almost all of them, except for the first Conjuring, are overrated and not scary. Actually, no,
Okay.
I take it back, bro. The Conjuring movie is pretty boring.
Okay. Why? Do you have a reason why, or
It's just like after the success that they created with the first Conjuring movie, that's why I wanted to exclude it a little bit. um, it's they just started following the same exact formula throughout every single movie that the Conjuring. I wrote that in Exorcist over here, so if I say that accidentally, that's my fault. But yeah, they've just followed the same exact formula for every single movie, and none of the characters have evolved into something that you would be really proud of seeing, you know. So that's the reason why I wanted to say that.
okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not mad, and I don't know about every one of them are boring. I don't know about the word boring, but I definitely do agree. Yeah, they're not all of them are really that good. You know, that's the reason why they're pretty much
Yeah,
trying to stop the series. They're just milking it at this point.
yeah.
That's a
There's
hot one.
only oh, yeah, the only two that I actually like from the Conjuring, or like not like is a pretty big overstatement. It's the
Yep.
original Conjuring and Annabelle's Creation. Other than that, I could care less about any of the other movies. The Devil Made Me Do It is one of the worst movies I've ever watched in my life.
Facts.
It is boring.
Babadook is better.
I'll give it to you because at least Baba Duke knew where to stop. All
Oh,
right. Well, yeah, that's my
okay.
first hot take.
My first hot take. I know this is gonna anger a lot of you fans of this, but the Dark Knight Trilogy is overrated. That's my
Ooh.
first hot take. And this is not, by the way, all these takes we believe in. We might be a little delusional with them, but I 1,000%, at least I know for a fact I believe in. The reason why I'm saying this, if anyone cares, is because the first movie of the Dark Knight, Batman Begins, is one of the worst superhero movies of all time.
Whoa.
Yes, I'm saying that
That's
a thousand
insane.
percent. It's one of the worst superhero movies of all time. I like you, Christopher Nolan, but I'm gonna be real. I watched that movie. I was trying so hard to stay awake. I don't know how they greenlit you to make another one, other than the
That,
fact. No, 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 no. Let me
bro,
finish.
it's rage
Other,
baiting so hard.
I'm not rage baiting. I don't know how they greenlit you to make another one, other than the fact that it's Batman. I'm just gonna be real. Christopher Nolan. Oh my, not my bad, Christopher Nolan. I didn't mean to say your name. Christian Bale, which is the Batman. He did great in that movie. I think that was the movie he was the best in. maybe also the third one. You can argue with yourself, but I feel like those two were
What?
probably the best ones he was in. The first one is a good telling story of Batman, but the Scarecrow is horrible in that
Ooh,
movie.
Cillian Murphy?
He is, yes, he is
Oh,
absolutely
heck no, bro.
horrible. When I'm watching, I understand what they're doing with Batman when it comes to taking his comics, and I'm not even a huge comic fan, but I understand what they're trying to do with his comics into these movies. They're trying because the Batman is dark and broody and raw or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So they're trying
What?
to like let me finish what I'm trying to say. So they're
Nah.
trying so in these films, in some of these films, they're trying to take the goofiness, even with the Joker, like they're not they're trying to make these movies so serious to where they're taking out what we love about superheroes is the ridiculousness. When I was watching that movie and I was seeing Scarecrow putting on that mask and like just using the gas, everything he did in that movie was just bad. It was cringy, it was boring. Okay? Like I wanted to see, even though this is not all the representations of Scarecrow, but I wanted to see Scarecrow like how we see him in Injustice. You know what I'm saying? I want to see a huge Scarecrow. You know what I'm saying? In a mask the entire movie, using his actually using the hallucination
Hmm.
gas into a way where we're seeing hallucinations. I understand this movie. We did see some hallucinations, but it wasn't enough. Like I understand and this was an older movie, but I wanted to see like hallucinations like I said, this is an older movie and Marvel's totally different. I wanted to see hallucinations like Mysterio in that Spider-Man movie, Spider-Man 2, not 2, but Spider-Man Far From Home or whatever it was called. I wanted to see hallucinations like that. Like Mysterio, even though at the end of the day it was all just science and magic and it was lame, at least like that scene when he's in the train and we're seeing Mysterio like control him like a puppet, or we're just you're confused, just like Spider-Man. Is an amazing scene, probably the best scene in that movie. And in this Batman movie, I'm seeing Scarecrow do not even half those things. In this movie, I'm gonna be real. I don't know how Scarecrow was even standing a chance with Batman. Like that dude was such a loser in this movie. And that is one of the reasons why I feel like the Dark Knight trilogy is
Mhm.
overrated. Because I agree. The second one, the only grip, I'm not grip. The only complaint, and it's not even really a big complaint that I have about the second one, is I feel like Two Face was just underutilized in that movie. I'm gonna be real. They could have cut out all the scenes with that dude, and the movie would have still been good. I just feel like he was underutilized. But I loved how you know what I'm saying we saw him become what is it called, Two Face. I just feel like he was underutilized in that movie. And like I said this plenty of times. I personally liked the third one more than the other two, but I feel like the second one is the best one. That's it for me.
I would argue with you, but it's gonna take all night, so I'll let it go a
Yeah.
bit. I'll let it go.
Nah, bro. I'm here to argue, bro. I want to argue.
Nah, buddy, my mind can't take none of that. And trash take, bro.
Bro,
What?
stop it.
What you
Stop it.
said you
It's
want to
not trash.
argue, man? Bro,
It's not a
it's
trash take. I'm just
bro, it's a
it
trash take.
bro, I dare anyone who was watching this rewatch the first Dark Knight movie, okay? And try to tell me it's as good as you remember it. And if you do, Christopher Nolan, slide me some money too, and I'll take this take down, okay?
Okay, bro. Freaking suck a meat. All right. Next one I chose. I'll be honest with you. Some of these are just cop outs because I couldn't think of that many. Um, but I said Jason Voorhees, the creature from the Friday 13th movies,
Yeah.
is the best out of the big three of horror titans, dog.
No. Now that's where I don't agree with you.
Dude, if you say
Ghostface
Ghostface,
is
I'm gonna
better.
kill you, bro. He's not even in the big three, bro.
Ghostface is better. I don't even
He's not
care if
in the
he's
big
not
three, bro.
considered to be in the big three. Those movies are just better. But continue going. Continue going.
Man, no, yeah, I just think he's the best one because
Okay,
Freddy.
tell it. Okay, I was about to say, tell us who they are, because some people might not know.
So the big three or the big three horror titans, I guess, would be Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, and Freddy Krueger.
Yeah.
Dude, Michael Myers is. I'll be straight up with you. I don't know how he became like a such a big horror icon. I I find him to be
Neither
pretty
do I.
boring, dude. Like out of
I
the
find them
three,
all pretty boring,
that's crazy.
other than Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, it's like Freddy Krueger. I'll give it to him, but dude, Jason Voorhees, it's just like they just do it better than the way that they did Michael Myers. Michael Myers, he's silent, he's sneaky, and he has a good theme song. But dude,
Oh, it is fire, yeah.
yeah, anytime I see him on screen, other than like the first one, I kind of just see him to be like he just looks like a doll, dog. Like I don't know how to explain it, but he's just not scary to me.
So would you say Chucky is scarier?
I'm talking about the big three and Titans, dog.
I'm just asking, like, do you think Chucky is scarier?
Hell no, Chucky's.
Okay.
You know what? Fuck it, dude. I'll upgrade my hot take. I think Chucky. I think Chucky is boring.
Okay, no, stop it. That's where I don't agree with you. Chucky, none of those movies they're hilarious. I watched those movies when I was like in elementary school with my sisters, and we were dying laughing. Yo, pissing your pants! Yo, pissing your pants! Oh, that scene will never ever leave my mind. From I think that's the third Chucky or the second one. I don't know, with
buddy,
his
buddy.
daughter or whatever. That
Mitchell, I
scene will
don't,
never leave my
Mitchell,
mind.
Mitchell.
What?
I don't want to ruin your take, buddy. But like, I was just kidding,
Oh. Okay. Never
bro.
mind.
No, I think Chucky's a great character, dog. Like, bro, I'll be straight up with you. I feel like if Chucky was never created, I don't think Scream would have been as good.
You said Scream or you mean Scary
Yeah,
Movie?
dude. A lot. Or wait, am I getting my? I think I'm getting my times wrong. Hold up.
Bro, don't disrespect Scream like that. Scream is way better than Scream is the best horror, even though it's more of a slasher. It's still better than like Chucky. Like let's chill out on the disrespect.
No, I'm just saying like Chucky's comedy, bro. Like I don't I'm pretty I don't know if I'm just pulling this out of my ass, but I feel like Scream, like Ghostface, had a pretty good amount of inspiration from Chucky, especially when it comes to its
Hex
more
no.
funny moments, dude. Bro, I'm
Hex
talking about
no.
comedy, dog.
Bro, like, bro, Scream, Ghostface, that those movies inspired a generation. I would say he's more inspired of like Scooby Doo villains, if you know what I'm saying. If you've seen Scooby Doo, that's what I would say. That
Oh, I'm just talking about the comedy that came from Chucky, dog.
yeah, I don't agree. It's more teen like comedy. I don't know if I would say
No, I mean like
Chucky.
Chucky pretty
Or you
much
mean
like
Chucky
based an
himself?
entire. Yeah, like Chucky as the character. I'm not talking about Child's Play.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
No, dude. Like I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched like too many. I haven't watched like crazy amount of '80s horror movies, but Chucky was definitely one of the first horror movies that I knew that was like supposed to be comedy in some way.
Yeah.
So like, yeah. So in a way, like if Chucky didn't pave the way, Scream might have never been made. Is all I'm saying. Like,
Oh, I don't know if I can allow that to be said, but I get what you're saying. I just don't know if I can allow that to be said, but I get what you're saying.
that Chucky could be an inspiration for Scream.
Yes, I can't allow that, but I
What?
get what you're saying. I'm
How
sorry.
are you not allowing that?
Cause bro, Scream inspired a generation of movies to this day that are,
And
you
I'm
know what
not
I'm saying?
shitting on Scream. I'm just saying that it could be inspired from Child's Play.
I
Dog.
know.
When did
I'm
I
just
say
biased. I'm
Scream is
just
trash?
biased.
Yeah, I could hear your bias,
I'm
dog. You're the
sorry.
only bias. You're sucking a tit right now, dog.
Yeah, sucking the knife that he slapped people with. Okay,
Okay,
my
buddy.
next my next hard take. My next hot take. I'm not gonna lie. Thought about this one in the shower. I don't know if that's weird, but my next one is Princess and the Frog, aka Tiana, not LaQuisha, not Tina. Tiana is the best.
That's only
This,
from Andrew, bro.
yeah, I know, I know. No, is the best Disney princess movie. The
Disagree.
reason why I say this is because out of all the Disney princesses movies, it has everything. It has great songs. It has great characters, a great cast, and it also has not better goals, but it has like more. I feel like realistic goals, for the everyday person. You know what I'm saying? To where like you have to work hard to get. You have to like telling you simply straight. You have to work hard for what you want. A prince is not going to save you. Like Prince Levine in that movie did not save Tiana. They saved each other. You know what I'm saying? She was not saved by him. Even when they got together, it wasn't like, oh, he got a whole bunch of money. Like no, they still had to work hard to build the restaurant from down to up. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I feel like it's the best. And also kind of into this, not really. I just want to throw this out there because a lot of people don't want to throw this out there. Snow White is a horrible movie. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've said this before on here, but Snow White is a horrible movie. People hate it on the live action because of the acting and all that other crap. I don't care. They could have had stars. They could have had a star-studded. They could have had a star cast. It did not
Millie Bobby
matter.
Brown.
That movie was never going to really be that good because Snow White is not that good of a movie. Okay, so neither is Sleeping Beauty, but that's for another day. Okay,
I'm
you
not
can
gonna
go.
argue about it because Disney princess is such a subjective thing. Like, dude,
Yeah, I was
if
gonna.
I say Mulan's my favorite, you're all gonna say it's biased. But
No, we won't say it's. But I'm not saying it's my. I'm not saying. I mean, she is my favorite, but I'm not saying it's.
it's
You know
not
what I'm
like
saying?
it's the best
I'm just.
movie
I'm just
wise.
saying. Oh yeah, I'm just saying it's the best movie wise.
Oh yeah, that's
I don't.
still
Is she the best princess? I don't know if I'm arguing that, but it's definitely the
yeah.
best movie wise.
I disagree.
Okay. What? Why do you think it's the best?
Beauty and the Beast.
Okay. I'm not
Hey, you
mad at
can't.
it, but
Yeah, exactly. You can't be mad at it because those are like two titans, dog. Like
yeah,
you can't
they
go
are.
wrong if you choose one or the other. Like
Oh
you
no,
could argue with me if I said like
I just
I
feel
don't
like
know,
the ending.
Enchanted.
You know what I'm saying? The Beast, like, don't judge a book by its cover. You know what I'm saying? And then the Beast ends up turning back into a handsome man at the end. You know what I'm saying? Kind of just downplays everything about the Beast, but that's neither here or there. I guess you
Ah,
know.
that's the thing. She fell in love with the person that he was, though. Like she would have married the beast if he still stayed a beast. You know what I mean?
Would she have? She would have married him, but
Uh,
would she have stayed with him? I don't.
oh,
I don't
one,
know.
buddy. It's
I
a.
don't know if she's
It,
having any kids with a Beast. Let's just be real.
I don't know. I would have sex with the beast, but
Okay, can't
next
hate
one,
on
next
that.
one, next one. Oh, this one's gonna hurt me, bro. I said
Rip it off like a band-aid.
phew, Moana's overrated.
I'm walking away from this for
And I'm talking about the movie. The song or the movie did have bangers, bro, but to
bro,
me at least, I just don't find Moana to be entertaining, man.
bro, Ray. Are you
What?
serious? Are you serious? Are you serious right now, Ray?
Yes.
Why is it overrated? Like, are you talking about in general, or are you talking about just the first one?
Uh, bro, are we really gonna talk about the second one, buddy?
Okay, yeah, you're right. Okay,
Yeah.
bro, the first one has one of the best soundtracks in all of Disney movies. Period.
Bro,
Are we being serious?
name me like two other songs other than the two main ones that you know. Thank you and that how far I'll
You're
go.
welcome. You mean?
Yeah.
Freaking what is that one song?
Say the title. Say the
Say
fucking title.
say the
Yeah, shut the
title.
frick up, bro.
Okay, wait, no.
If you bring up
We'll
that song about the crab, I'm gonna kill you, bro.
Shiny. That's also a good song too. But freaking, I can't remember the title, bro. You put me on spot, and now they're like they're leaving my head. But freaking the song that started off, not that started off the movie, but freaking like when they were singing to her about becoming the staying here on the island and becoming the chief of the village. That is a great song. This song when we saw her go into that cave, bang those drums. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? They're banging the drums, and then the music starts playing. We see the background about how, you know what I'm saying, how her people were back in the day from where they traveled from island to island before, what's that dude's name? I don't know. The Rock ruined it all. You know what I'm saying? So that's a banger. Those are two banger songs that you told me not to name, other than "You're Welcome" and "How Far I'll Go." You know what I'm saying? But
dude,
those are two banger
dude,
songs.
Mitchell. How many
"Shiny's"
times have you
also a
listened to
banger
those
song.
songs? How long? How
How
many
many?
times have you listened to those songs?
I listen this year. I probably listened to those songs like
No,
five,
I'm just
six
talking about in
times.
general, bro.
Oh, in general, bro, I listen to those songs every once in a while. I listen to that soundtrack every once in a
Why
while
don't
because
you
it's
know
one
the
of the
title of the
best.
song?
Bro, because you put me on the spot. That's why you put me on the spot. You put me on, it's slipping my mind because you put me on the spot, bro.
Hmm.
You put me on the spot, but I promise you, I listen to those soundtracks every once in a while.
All that I'm saying is that every time I watch Moana or I am forced to watch Moana, I never enjoy it, man.
You're
I'm just
tripping,
like
bro.
sitting there. Hey, I'm not hating on
And
what
the
they stand
ending
for.
is so beautiful when she's walking towards the lava island, bro. What are you talking about, bro?
It just doesn't hit for me, man.
Is it because you don't like Islanders?
Okay, bro. See, now you're accusing. But see, if I argued about you with Princess the
Yeah.
Frog, you're just gonna ask me, "Do you don't like black people?
Yeah.
You don't
Oh
like big
no.
gays?"
Okay, I guess. I don't know. I don't guess. I don't agree with you with that one at all. Please, someone attack him in the comments.
Bro, that's crazy.
I'm just gonna be real, bro. I don't know
Buddy,
what
you might as well
the
just have Raymond in this podcast.
the first two I could let it slide. That one, I don't know what you're talking about. But anyways, this one I'm not gonna lie, it's probably not that hot of a topic. Everyone probably agrees with this, but One Piece is the best fiction of all time. It's better than Harry
Hmm.
Potter. It's better than Lord of the Rings. It's better than Breaking Bad, even though I haven't seen it, but I'm standing on business. It's better than anything you guys have ever seen, watched, heard of. Bro, it's probably better than Intercourse.
Bro,
It is that
yo,
good.
that's
Okay, I'm
that's the
trolling.
most
I'm
virgin thing
trolling.
you ever
I'm
said in your
trolling.
life,
I'm
bro.
trolling.
Nah,
I'm
you
trolling.
can't be
I'm trolling.
trolling,
I'm
man.
trolling. I'm
That
trolling.
the way that
I'm
you made that
trolling.
sound, it
I'm
came out of
trolling.
your chest, bro.
I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm trolling. I'm
Nah,
trolling. But no,
nah.
seriously though, it is the best thing I've ever seen, watched, and it's still going on to this day. Please, please do yourself a favor and watch One Piece. You are missing out on so
Hmm.
much life experiences, so much greatness, so much peak.
Buddy, bro, Mitchell, don't talk about life experiences when you watch 1,000 episodes of One Piece, dog.
You're missing, bro. I've gained when I'm saying life experiences, I'm not saying life experiences as in like I traveled to China, you know what I'm saying, and
So
walked the
you're
Great Wall of
gaining
China.
life knowledge.
Yes, that's what I guess that's the better word to use. Like
Bro.
I've learned a lot of knowledge and lessons from One Piece. It's the same thing with Avatar: The Last Airbender. You learned so much knowledge, especially rewatching those shows the older you got. When I watched One Piece when I was in high school. Okay, my boy Nick put me on. You know what I'm saying? He said, "Oh, you like those anime? You might like One Piece." That was like the fifth anime I ever watched. You know what I'm saying? Cause I'm a fan. I like appreciating the OGs. I like always going back and watching the OG movies, the OG cartoons, the OG animes, because I want to appreciate the OGs so then I can more appreciate what we have now today. So that's just how I am when it comes to these things. I don't know how you people are, but that's just how I am. So that's why I can never disrespect One Piece because it's so great for a time it came out and it just keeps getting better. Like you can't say that for a lot of things. Trust me, guys. I've seen Game of Thrones. You can't say that for a lot of things. you can't say it keeps getting better. So if you've never seen One Piece, if you're afraid of watching One Piece because the amount of episodes, go to One Piece, okay? Ch- Try to watch it because I promise you, you will definitely agree. Okay. You might not like it as much as I do or most people do, but you definitely can't hate on the fact that it's one of the best fictions of all time. I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I might sound biased, but I'm not saying that because I'm biased. I'm saying that because it's the best story I've ever seen. It's not even my favorite. Like I like One Piece, but it's not my favorite show I've ever watched. I just think it's the best. But that's my next hot take. We're gonna do two more from one of each of us, and then we're gonna move on to something else.
No, so you made me pick out 10 for no reason.
We're The reason why is because I want to talk about. We're gonna finish the rest of our hot takes next episode. I just want to switch it up, just sprinkle on some here now. You know what I'm saying, and then bring some of the people back who run to know the rest of our hot takes for the next episode.
Oh,
So
dude, I'm gonna drop a fucking bombshell, dog.
okay, go. Because I have one next too that you're probably gonna hate.
Dude, horror movie remakes and any franchises that have really long movies are just cash grabs.
Okay, I'm not mad at that. So you agree with
Dude,
Toy
I'm
Story 4 is
including
a cash
Scream.
grab. I'm
That's
including
not
Toy Story
that's not
4.
that's not I'm talking about like 7 to 8 movies, dog.
That's bro. Toy Story 4 ain't that far from 7, 8 movies. Like, let's be real.
Mitchell. Dude, Mitchell. I'm talking about horror movies though.
Okay, well, if you're talking about horror movies,
Exactly.
then I can't. Then I can't
yeah,
disagree.
you
But
yeah, you really can't disagree on that one, dude. The I Know What You Did Last Summer remake, terrible movie. Even the
yeah,
originals were not that good.
I heard it was
Yeah,
terrible. But
dude, current
they're cult classics though. They might be terrible, but they're still a cult classic. You can't disrespect
yeah,
a
they're also
classic.
cash grabs.
No, I'm talking about the
Dude,
classics. I'm not talking about the newer ones. But
oh, dude, I don't even care. That movie was still trash. Dude, Scream, that series should have ended a long time ago, dog. Bro, Final Destination. I actually like Bloodline, so I can't argue too much. But they still
yes, you
created like,
can. You can still say that it doesn't deserve to be made.
oh, that is true. I mean, yeah, yeah. I mean, I just like the fact that they didn't like continue from a story that we already heard of. So like they went
Neither
to a
did
whole completely
Scream.
different family.
So did
Dude,
Scream. They went to a whole
buddy,
different family.
buddy. At least Bloodlines did it good though.
What the
Exactly.
Scream six, right? Yeah, that was no Scream
What?
5. Scream 5 was good.
Nah. But
Oh, you're tripping. You're tripping.
yeah, dude.
You're
Saw
tripping.
series. Saw series should have ended a long time ago.
Scream 5
But
was way better than Bloodlines.
yeah, I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Wait, what?
Scream 5 was way better than
Hell
Bloodlines.
no.
Yes.
No,
Bloodlines was just more Bloodlines was just probably more funnier, but story-wise, it's not even close.
dude. No,
Bro, what are you talking about?
dude.
Yes.
Bro, Scream follows like the same traditional fucking thing that they've always done since the beginning.
Because it's a mystery movie. Like, that's all the movies. They're gonna be the same thing. That's the whole
Dude.
point. Guessing who the killer is.
Yeah, and they don't try anything new.
That's
Bloodlines tried something new.
what did it do that was new? It did the
Bro, it
same
followed a
formula.
it did not. And it followed a family generation instead of it followed a bloodline instead of just fucking random people that saw each other on the street.
Bro, are you so that's that one difference is what they did that was so major. So that makes it
Bro,
better.
Mitchell, that's a whole lot major than whatever Scream 5 fucking threw
Bro,
out.
that bloodline was bro, that wasn't even a good that bloodline was mid, bro. They just oh my god. Scream 5, I keep saying 6. Scream 5 changed up too. They brought in a whole new cast and took some from the original. Sorry, you cut out
Dude,
if you said
you see how
anything.
you just had to step back real quick just because you knew that they brought back people? Dude, a lot
They
of
brought
horror
back
movies, a
they
lot
brought
of
back,
horror
but they
movie
weren't that
people,
relevant. The
dude,
people that
a
brought back,
lot
they
of
just
horror
brought them
movies
back.
bring back a lot of people. How many times were they in the trailer?
In the trailers, not that much. They weren't
Are you sure?
even yes, in the 5th and 6th movie, they weren't even in the 6th movie, they weren't in the trailers that much.
Dude.
We in this trailer, we've gotten them a lot, not because this is we're going back to Sadie, but I said Sadie, that's not her name. But I don't know why I'm forgetting on her name right now. But we're going back to her. But in the 5th movie, no, we were mainly getting the new cast of characters. In the 5th, and especially in the 6th one, we were mainly getting the new cast of characters in these movies. That's even something they said that they wanted to focus on the newer cast of characters in these movies and get away from the old. That's why in the 6th one, there weren't none of the legacy characters, as they're called, weren't in that movie. Like the Sydney, that's her name. Sydney wasn't even in the 6th one. I think they just called her on the phone. Like we didn't even see her on camera in that movie. So I can agree with you with the most recent one, and definitely I can agree with you in general. What your whole statement is that they're cash grabs, but I can agree with you that it's not better than Bloodlines because of one difference. Like that's crazy.
Bro, I'll be honest with you. Yo, you know, leave in the comments. Would you rather watch Bloodlines or Scream 5?
Please do. Please do. And if anyone
Bro.
says Bloodlines, I'm muting your comment. I'm joking. I'm joking.
Bro.
I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, bro. Your
Is
turn.
that it? Okay. Yeah, I
Yeah.
just wanted to make sure. Okay, this is gonna be our last one. So, well, this is gonna be the last one for hot takes. I'm ending it off with a bang.
Bro. Bro, wait, that was only 4.
Oh, that was. Oh, my bad. My bad. My
Yes.
bad. Then. Okay. Okay. Well, never mind. I'll end my last one off with a bang. Next one. This is probably not a hot take, but streaming services should add skippable ads.
No.
What? No.
That's just not gonna happen.
Yeah, but that's just something I think that should happen. That's a hot take. I just think YouTube has it. It's not like it's
Mitchell.
gonna be hurting you really
Yeah,
that
you're
well.
you're not wrong though. That's just not a hot take, Mitchell. Everybody wants skippable ads, dog.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if it's gonna be that hot. I just don't hear anyone talk about this. So that's why I'm just saying, like, that was just one of my takes I'm saying. Streaming
That just sounds like you're
services
trying to preach.
should should add skippable ads. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty plain and simple. And
That sounds like it's not gonna happen.
I just don't understand why it doesn't happen. That's what I'm pretty much saying. I don't understand why it doesn't happen.
It's
YouTube
not
has
gonna.
skippable ads. It doesn't really hurt YouTube. Now, YouTube is obviously way more popular than Netflix, Disney, and the rest of those. But I'm just saying, like, I don't really understand why we are living in 2026. You're paying so much for an ad service and you can't skip the ad.
Dude,
That's all I'm saying.
it's because of money, man. Like most of the advertisements and the advertisements that you see, they sign a contract that doesn't allow people to like skip the thing because they're paying for people to see it.
Yeah, I get that, but at the same time, people will still see it whether they skip it or not. So I really don't understand. I'm not saying do it how I'm not saying have a skip button as soon as the ad pops up, but let's say the ad's a minute. I don't know, 15, 20 seconds. By that time, I've already seen the ad. I can get what you're trying to sell. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
but the thing
So
is that
that's what I'm saying.
they spent the amount of money for a minute to create that
Yeah,
ad,
I
so
get
they're
what you're
gonna make
saying.
they're gonna make you
I get
want to
what you're
watch the whole
saying.
minute.
I get what you're saying. I just don't think it's smart. That's what I'm pretty much saying, to not have a skippable thing. That's what I'm just saying.
No, I think it's pretty smart on what they're doing, at least revenue wise.
Revenue, yeah, for the ads, it's smart, but I think this is the reason why people pirate. It's not smart for that wise. That's what I'm saying. It's not smart to overall to make more money. That's what I'm saying. But you can go next.
I think this one could be really quick because it's something that we never agreed about in general. So, Toy Story 4 is the best Toy Story. Boom.
Oh my god.
Yeah. See.
I was talking to
Hey.
Ray about this. I was talking to Nick about this, and he was saying, "You're delusional." He was literally saying, "I don't." He said it was a good movie, but he said he did not know you loved that movie that much.
Dude, love that movie, man.
I'm planning on watching Toy Story 5. I don't know if I'm gonna watch it in theaters because, like as you said, they're cash grab movies. So I don't know if I like Toy Story, but I'm gonna be real. I'm one of those people. It should have ended after
Yeah,
the third one.
dude. The one thing that I think about is cash grab at Toy Story is the fact that Woody's back. If Woody wasn't back, then I wouldn't call it as much of a cash grab. But dude, it's the fact that Woody's back is definitely a cash grab.
I
They
just
just
feel
wanted
like the
Tom Hanks
way
back.
they ended the story, we didn't need anything. Like we literally don't need anything. It's like Monsters Inc. We don't need anything, bro. I'm good. Same thing with Incredibles. Well, Incredibles they ended it with a cliffhanger, so I'm not mad we got a second one. But you know what I'm saying? I'm mad that it took this long for us to get a second one. But yeah, yeah, like you said, we talked about this before on the past episode if you haven't seen. So we're not gonna dive too deep. I'm not gonna hate on him, guys, and rail him. But
You
yeah,
can
just
rail
know
me.
I don't agree. Moving on to the next one. Moving on to the next one. This is our last one overall, and I'm ending it with my probably the hardest take I have here. AI will be in media in media form. I mean films, movie, and like television and stuff like that. And it should be. That's my hot take.
Oh,
Let me
here,
finish. Let
wait.
me
No,
elaborate.
hold up. Can I ask you a question first?
Okay, before I elaborate, yes, you can ask me a question.
Are you talking about AI as a tool or as an entire movie creating system?
Thank you for asking me. That's what
Mhm.
I meant as a tool. I was watching this other podcast. I don't really care about shouting it out because I'm gonna be real. I don't know y'all names, but I do know. Well, I don't know the name of the podcast. I do know one of the people's names. It was Harrison Barnes, his podcast. I don't remember the other person's name at the moment. I'm sorry, but it was Harrison Barnes. They were featuring Ben Affleck on it. He was talking.
Affleck?
Oh my god, my bad. You
Are you
know,
talking about the duck bit?
I can't pronounce names, bro. But they're
It's
including
Affleck.
Affleck. They were including Ben Affleck, okay, aka the best Batman.
Nah.
I'm pretty sure he was mainly there just to promote his new movie on Netflix, The Rip or Rip. Came out. I'm pretty sure it already came out. It's trending on Netflix, so you probably already seen it. But not you, but the fans. But anyways, he was. They asked him a question like that too. Like they asked him, "Do you think AI will take over?" And he said no. He doesn't believe AI will take over of movies. Like he said this, like AI will never you will never watch a movie that is made only by AI. Okay? It's just as humans, we want that human connectivity.
Hmm.
So you won't really watch something that is made by AI. Like you will probably watch it, but you won't probably appreciate it as much. At least the real humans won't. Like you probably have the bots that do, but the real humans won't. Like yes, there are Twitch streamers and even other type of YouTubers and content creators that are only AI, but it's at the end of the day, it's still a human like doing all of that. Okay, it's not a human writing everything. It's still a human doing moving the AI figure and all that other crap. But
I'm a VTubers.
no, I'm talking about like actually AI and other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like the
Mm.
voice, like the voice, not the voice faking, but like the face switching where they literally like overlap their face with like kind of deep faking, but it's like way better a version of deep faking. That's AI. But anyways, he was pretty much just saying that yeah, he doesn't think that will ever happen in Hollywood because there are rules around that with AI and writing and AI and media and even with I don't know what they're called, but like the board of like movie people. Christopher Nolan, I think, is currently in charge of the board of films and stuff like that. But pretty much, he was just talking about how he thinks it as a tool it will help, especially like include like not include, but make CGI better and even like certain scenes better in your when I'm you know what I'm talking in your favorite movie, helping with like de-aging an actor at certain things, not like de-aging, like bringing an actor from the dead de-aging, but like if you want to do a flashback of an actor, you can, you know what I'm saying, do that. It will help cost in certain ways. Now, I'm not saying make a bot do it. I'm saying hire people so they at least can fill in the jobs positions, you know what I'm saying, of what these bots are doing and make them, you know what I'm saying, make the bot do it. Because you don't want to overlap. Oh, a writer. I'm gonna overlap this writer to do this other thing with AI while he's also a writer. Like, no, get someone who's actually been working hard on a degree to get to the point to where they know how to use AI like that to make them work with the AI on the movie and let the writer just continue focusing on writing. So you still at the same time aren't losing that those many jobs, you know? And that's why I just feel like it should be like this was a while ago, but there was like this. I know, like I said, we also talk about anime on here. We're gonna talk about it later on this episode. There was like this clip going around of like this. You know how you probably haven't seen it, but like anime fights are fully in CGI, but it's like a real life version. It was Solo Leveling, and it was like a real life version, but it was all AI. And people always comment dumb things like, "Oh, if this is how the live action doesn't look like, we ain't watching it because they're making a Solo Leveling live action." I'm pretty sure it's going to be produced by Netflix. Um, but it can also help in like making fights from animation or even making fights in general in superhero movies look way better and look way more crazy. Cause watching superhero movies, like I watched Thunderbolts recently, and watching the Sentry, not Sentry, oh yeah, that is his name. Watching Sentry do all the cool things he did in that scene, it was cool. It looked good, but I feel like if they had a little bit of touch with AI, they could make him do way more crazy things and make him look way more terrifying in that moment than how he did, you know what I'm saying? He's like what they did. It didn't look bad, but I feel like the CGI could have been better in that case. But
Then at
that's
some
just
point, at some point, AI is gonna get so good that they can just completely make that entire scene in AI, right?
yeah. But I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. Same thing with what do you call it? What Ben Affleck said. He's not saying to do that. He's just saying to improve it. Okay, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? He's not saying completely get rid of that and like replace it with AI. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying it can help improve CGI and stuff like that. And it's not going away. You know this. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why there's a RAM shortages and these big companies are more focusing on AI. Even Disney is doing it. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the new CEO. Even Disney is doing it where they're trying to make short form um AI content on Disney Plus. You know what I'm saying? Because they know that's what kids like. They like the TikToky, they like the YouTube shorts, they like the reels. They know that's what these kids like. So that's what that's what they have to do to appeal to the masses. I'm sorry, it ain't my fault.
Hey,
It's your fault.
dude, they might be appealing to the masses, but them kids are gonna grow up like robots, man.
And guess what? That's responsibility of parenting. You have to
No,
try to be better on your parents. I mean, on your kids to
yeah,
not make them be robots. You know what I'm
I
saying?
just completely disagree with you in this part, dog. I
I'm
think
just
AI
saying.
has no place in belonging anywhere near film and media. Dude, do you know who Darren Aronofsky is?
No.
He's a beloved director who created movies such as Requiem with a Time, The Wrestler, Caught Stealing, who recently dropped, and his best film ever, Black Swan.
Yeah,
But
I
you
heard
know
of
he's
Black Swan.
catching one of the worst strays right now? It's because he just created
Yeah, I was about to
pretty
say you
much like
said
a
what?
biopic style movie, which is completely AI and it's called 1776. Like
Yeah,
there is
but I'm not saying do that because you just said it's completely AI. I'm not.
yeah, it's completely
That's not
dude,
what Ben
at some
Affleck said.
point if you're just planning on using AI as a tool, then at some point people are just gonna get lazy because they know that AI can do all of this, so they're just gonna start making everything with AI. It's like as much as you just want to keep it as a tool, at some point people are gonna take advantage of that, and it's just gonna be a full blown system instead of a tool now.
I agree with what you're saying, but once again, standing with what Ben Affleck said. He said there are rules in place to not like the film you're talking about. Is that like a big, big film? Like that's
Dude,
actually,
it's
is
a
it like a
low
big film?
It's a low budget film because it was created by AI.
No, but
But
I
it's
mean, like, is it like a
dude,
big film by like Universal or like big ones like that? That's what I mean.
dude,
Or did he just make it
it's
by himself?
somebody will fund it eventually. It's created by a whole team who is processing the entire thing in AI. But the main problem is it's made by Darren Aronofsky, who is considered one of the greatest directors of all time.
Yeah, and that probably hurt his legacy because he did something like that.
Yeah, and it's tarnishing everybody's legacy because at some point, it's like the older generation, they're all gonna pass away. Like Christopher Nolan, he's getting old. Dude, Steven Scorsese's getting old. Steven Spielberg, I'm shocked he's still alive, but God bless
Yeah,
his
he's
soul.
making a movie that's coming out this year,
Yeah, like once
directed.
they all pass and the next generation comes along, dude, the next generation will, if they start like learning things and how to use AI, at some point they're just gonna start processing more AI because it's gonna make them more money. So a lot of movies that's gonna come up in the next couple of generations is gonna have zero soul in it. It's all just gonna be
So,
robots and built by AI.
so what it like? Then are you saying so it shouldn't? So, I know this what you said, but you're
Yeah,
saying you
absolutely
just don't
not.
include it at all. How?
Just don't
But
include it at all.
there's no way to stop that.
Yeah, there's no way that can stop it, but that's just something I'm going to advocate for, you know. It's I'm never
I
going to be able to
guess.
stop it because there's people that are money hungry in the tech business and then they're going to be like, "Oh, you know what? You can't afford a crew, you can't afford a camera crew, you can't afford a CGI. Let me make a system for you and where you can have all of that in one press of a button, which is AI." So like it's although it's going to be able to save so many people money and it's going to be able to, I guess, assist in the process of filmmaking, in my eyes that's just not filmmaking at all. That's just computing a scene, like a scene,
Okay.
like a robot's going to be creating it, it's
Okay. I get what you're
yeah.
saying. I'm not saying once again, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying create full on scenes with AI. I was mainly just trying to say what Ben Affleck said, just use it to
Yeah,
help, use it as a tool to advance scenes and make them more better for the audiences. That's all I was just saying. Cuz like he
see.
said, it's there's no way to avoid it. They're already like this is these words he said. I'm not making this up. He said there are already rules on it and they're already planning on making more rules on it.
Yeah.
So,
Like
I
although these rules
I'm
are going to be a
I'm
thing,
just
like
saying.
like you said, AI will never disappear. So the rules that although AI it will never or AI will never disappear, but rules can change. So at some point, as you said, Christopher Nolan's the leader for it. The next leader that's going to come along, who knows who might it be? They might change it and they're going to be like, "Oh, you know what? AI's free for all, like just let it
I,
be."
I get what you're saying, but like I
That's like
said,
a
as Ben, I'm sorry to keep going to Ben Affleck, but he literally said like what you said. It's not real film. Like this, he like he would agree with you. That would never like, or at least you. I guess you're disagreeing with what I'm saying. I don't think that would ever happen. I think real filmmakers like Christopher Nolan, who is like the lead in charge of that board, like those aren't just he doesn't just get put in that position like all he does, but he's voted by his peers, by other like directors and writers and camera workers and producers. He's those are people voting for him to be in that position. So I don't think real filmmakers will vote for, no disrespect, I'm just using you as an example. They wouldn't vote for Ray Mayer, and then you, what do you call it? You walk up in there and say AI for everything. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna do something like that. So
dude.
I do
I
get
get
what you're
that.
saying. That I do get what you're saying. Like that could happen. I just like agree with your statement. It's not real film, so I don't think at the end of the day, a real filmmaker will appreciate that and will do that. But who knows?
But that's the thing too. It's like I want to consider myself a real filmmaker just because I like to make films. But at some point, filmmakers are just gonna like, dude. I'll be honest with you, filmmakers, it's bigger than ever, but it's not authentic as ever. Like there's
It's
you
bigger
can
than
grab a
black and white.
camera. You can grab a camera and call yourself a filmmaker after you create like you filmed something because that's a film and it's something that you produce and something that you're just gonna bring into the world. But at the same time, it's like at some point, the advocation for authentic film, it's only gonna linger. Like there's like film is such a big, big world right now that there's only so many people that can do, like so many people that are renowned, but there's billions of people doing it. So there's
Yeah.
always gonna be that one person that's gonna be like, oh, you know what? Fuck AI. But there's always gonna be like two other people that are gonna be like, but AI can help this and that. So like no matter what you do, like the ideology that AI can take over the film industry, it's just a
Scary.
it's just a thing. It's not a scary feeling because it's something that you know it's gonna happen. And like as for me, I advocate for just zero AI at all for films.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, let's
It's not
say
realistic.
it's not even that it's not realistic. It takes one thing to be amazing that can persuade people for it to become something that will be normalized, you know?
I know.
It's yeah, like right
I'm
now
saying.
there's a lot less people that are going to be like, "Oh wow, I think AI should be in there." It's going to change like 10, 20 years after people say, "Oh my god, this thing's amazing," and they're going to introduce AI into their lives. It's like, dude, I'll be honest with you. I use AI every now and then for my life, and that's including using Siri and stuff like that. But like, I know it's not gonna leave my life, but I don't want to use it in any of my work.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
agree. I don't think we should, especially people who are trying to break into that ty- the media industry. I don't think we should be using AI. But I definitely do think we should get used to using AI because it's like I keep saying, it's never going to go away. I do like that topic. We're going to end it off there. Not the entire podcast, but I'm just going to talk about a little bit of things and then we're going to end the whole entire thing. But yeah, I like that. We'll end off hot takes. The other ideas I had, we'll talk about them next episode. If y'all liked what we talked about now, we have more. We'll actually start the next episode off with the hot takes because I really like this. But for now, I'm just getting it off with talking about a few things we've watched the past couple of days. If you don't have
Whoop!
anything, don't worry, I'm going to start off.
I'm a doom
But
scroller.
yeah, I'll start off by saying I watched Send Help. Um, it was a movie that came out, I think, the last week of January.
Hmm.
Yeah, the last week of January. It's actually pretty good. The main actors in it were Rachel McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. And the director was Sam Raimi. Am I
Sam
saying that right?
Raimi?
Yeah, Sam Raimi. I'm sorry, guys.
Dude, you
As
don't
I
know
know,
who
I
Sam
can't speak.
Raimi is?
No, I do. I'm just naming it for the viewers.
Okay, I just want to make sure that.
I'm naming it for the viewers. Calm down, Ray. Calm down.
Dude,
But
you made it sound like you were like Sam Raimi? Sam Raimi?
no, I'm just making sure I'm saying the name right because I keep saying, I can't pronounce. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But yeah, I watched that movie like last week, and I'm not gonna lie to y'all, pretty good movie to watch in theaters that started off my year. Um, it was really good. It's pretty much about this one girl, the Rachel McAdams. She is like working at this tax firm. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really know what they were doing, but she was working at this firm and she's banking on getting a promotion. Her old boss passed away, and she said, and before not she said, but he said before he passed that he was going to promote her to be the new head of the running the taxes, I guess. And but his son got in place of him and said, "No, you're not going to do that. I'm going to get this other dude to be the my vice president. You know what I'm saying? Not you to be the vice president." And that made him mad. So one day to prove that she deserves to be it, they go on this trip to like they're supposed to go on this trip somewhere. I don't really know where, but you know what I'm saying, to go talk to advisors or not advisors, investors in their company, but their plane crashes and they end up on the island and those two were the only last survivor. And then pretty much it's like a mind it's not really a mind twisting game, but it's pretty much like the entire time they're trying he wants to get off the island, but she just wants to not really get off. You know what I'm saying? Like he wants to get help, send for help, but she's just like, nah, let's just chill because she wants to like show him that, you know what I'm saying, she's different. Like she can get out of her shell that she's in because that was pretty much her entire character the entire time, at least from what we've seen until I feel like one of the best scenes in the movie was not even one of the best scenes, but one of the best parts in the movie was when they were sitting by this campfire dinner. Sorry, this is going to be a little bit of spoiler. But they were sitting like at this campfire area, and pretty much they were talking about their past. And actually, I'm not gonna spoil, but they were talking about their past and crazy. She says some crazy things. Watch the movie if you haven't seen it. Send help. It's in theaters. Please watch it. And then something else I watched was, well, I finished was Fallout. I finished that today. Season 2, I finished season 2. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. It was good. It was good. Season 1 was better. I feel like they were just missing something. I felt like this was more of a setup to season 3. I feel like season 3 will be really good, but season 2 was good. It wasn't bad, but it's also probably because I don't play the games. So a lot of the stuff they're alluding to, I'm just like watching. So I'm just like, oh, this is cool, but okay. But yeah, my rating for that season, because I tried to get my rating for the last one. Rating for that season would be an 8.8. And for Send Help, it would probably be the same thing, an 8.8. It was a pretty good movie. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was Wonder Man. That came out also like last week. And I'm pretty sure if you're around the media of film and television, you would know this, but it was amazing, an amazing show. One of the best Marvel shows. Some people are saying it's the best. I feel like those people just aren't watching the rest of them, but it is definitely one of the best. If you like, I'm not gonna say if you like Hollywood, but that's what people are saying. If you like Hollywood, you know what I'm saying, you will probably appreciate the movie because they try to make you appreciate Hollywood in the movie. I can't remember the lead actors right now. I'm so mad actually. I can't remember his name, but
Yahya Abdul Mateen.
yeah, yeah, him. Great actor. You know what I'm saying? The bromance between him and I'm just gonna call him the Mandarin because I can't remember his name too
Pence
right now.
Kingsley.
Yeah, Pence Kingsley. Thank you. The
Then
bromance between those two, I've been hearing people say this, but it's probably the best duo in Marvel, like period. So I don't think it's the best, but it probably is one of the best. And episode 4, Doorman, watch it. Okay. What about you? Do you have anything you would like to say? You watched this week?
Uh, I don't want to say really. I didn't watch anything new. Kind of just rewatched a bunch of things this
That's not bad.
week. Yeah, mainly because I've been sick. But first thing I rewatched was this TV show called Beef. It's my favorite TV show of all
Yeah.
time. I'll
If
be
y'all haven't
so
seen the
honest with
first episode,
you.
watch it. He pretty much explained everything about why.
Yeah, so I decided to I didn't finish it, but I just wanted to rewatch up. I think it was like the first. I think it was like 5 episodes. It was the episodes up until he got to church, dude. It's so powerful and it's so strong. But yeah, I'm kind of just preparing for the next season to come out. So wanted a
Yeah.
quick refresher of what was going on. Um, I rewatched Anora mainly because I just played in the background while I was doing homework. Um, Rewatched Up because again, it's just something I like to play in the background. Um, and other than that, I kind of just watch either like YouTube or random media and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, same. I love YouTube. Yeah.
Uh huh.
Before I end off this, I will be starting my anime journey. So again, I'll be starting to watch all the anime I've been missing. So that's what I mean by
Oh,
anime journey.
my bad. I forgot I did watch some anime too.
No,
But I watch your shitty little rom coms and stuff like that. So
not bad, not
Uh,
bad.
yeah, I'll tell it for all my romance anime people out there. I watched Horimiya. I thought it was pretty good. I feel like the pacing after they started dating was just it was definitely just like boring. I'll be straight up with you. I didn't care about it anymore after that.
Hmm.
What was the other one I watched? Oh, a couple of love cuckoos or something like that, dude.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, I just wait until season 3 comes out, man. It's season 1 and season 2 were they were all right. I'm not shitting on them, but it's definitely a good like 6 out of 10. Um, what else did I watch? Um, what? I know I watched something else. Oh, I started watching The Summer Hikaru Died. I heard a
Heard of
lot of
that.
good things about it, but I just never got around to watching it myself. So, while I was sick, I was like, fuck it, I'll watch it. So, yeah. Other than that, I think kind of just rewatched a couple other it's like smaller animes after that.
Okay, that sounds pretty good. We will definitely. I know we haven't been really talking about anime these first 3 episodes, but I promise come back next week. I have, like I said, I have some topics we didn't mention on this episode, but we definitely will be talking about more anime in the future. We're gonna end it off here. I'm your host, Mitchell Brown.
Yes.
My co-host over there, Ray Angelo Mayor of Virginia Beach, and we'll be signing it out. Peace.
See you guys.